just as promised. Time to play with some pork belly. Time for some minds to be blown. Follow along. Alright guys, pretty simple. Season on all sides. Choose what you want to cook it on. Smoke it, grill it, bake it. Doesn't matter. Works on all of these. Today we are actually going to be baking these. I'm going to bake them for 3 to 4 hours at about 300 degrees. A little low on my required fuel for smoking, so no big deal. I thought I had what I needed. I didn't. Came to work unprepared today. It happens. No big deal. Alright, so we'll get these seasoned up and get them cooking. Alright, we're back. Here's our wonderful pork belly. We're going to cube it up, not for the traditional reasons we are not doing burn ends. I think it's about time I let you in on the surprise what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be doing deep fried pork belly burn ends. So I'm going to cube all these up. I've already got my, oh, look at that. So juicy. Anyways, we're going to cube all these up. And we're going to run them through a flouring station that I've already preset. Each station has about 1.5 cups of flour, about a half tablespoon of salt, half tablespoon of pepper, half tablespoon of smoked paprika, half tablespoon of chili powder, about a half teaspoon of MSG, of smoked paprika. Season it how you want, guys. Just don't go light on the seasoning. I think that piece is for me. Alright. We want these to be decent sized nuggets. They're really not going to shrink anymore. Now mind you, this is still warm. It's not cold. It's cool enough to the touch. I would totally serve this at this temperature. So probably going to have to do that frying at a little higher of temperature. So the actual breading will fry up at a nice golden brown, but I'm not going to have to fry these for very long though either, because they are partially cooked already. I mean fully cooked through, but we're still holding the temperature. Next time I do these, if I can manage to get my lazy butt up in time, I'm going to smoke these. But hey, that'll leave us a clip to do on another day. Maybe we smoke them, maybe I wrap them in bacon, maybe I fry them then. It's pretty much a cardiologist's worst dream or best dream. It depends on which way you want to look at it. Super excited about it though. I'm sure these are going to be phenomenal. I haven't seen anything like this on the interwebs as of yet. I have seen a few people do it with pork shoulder, but this will be another first, brought to you by d.D.c's Cooking. You know what I mean? A little dyslexic dad action. This is cutting like butter, man. Oh yeah. I'm getting more excited by this second each cut. Like I said, kind of letting the viewers down by not smoking these, but you know what? Like I always say, it's not just a barbecue show. A little bit of everything on here. And I think that last little piece right there is just going to get enjoyed by me. Yep. Pork belly is definitely special. So many things you can do with this. It's so versatile. It's rapidly becoming one of my more favorite pieces of meats, and it's cheap. It doesn't cost me much. I think I paid 28 bucks for that. It was like 10 pounds. Alright, we'll bring you back when we start doing the breading station. Alright, well while we're waiting for this oil to get up to temp, I can pretty much drop my whole entire first set into the first stage of this. It's all squared so I can kind of stack it. Second set, we're going to use about 12 ounces of either club soda, seltzer water, whatever type you have that is plain. Don't use that lemon stuff or anything like that. It'll mess with your flavors and not in a good way. Well, I don't think that's quite what you'd be looking for, but hey, I could be wrong. You know, I mean, feel free to be adventurous. Just because I'm not willing to try it doesn't mean that you shouldn't have to, but you know. From what I've been told, that doesn't work out very well. So like I said, first batch is going to be in the dry. Get pretty much all of my pieces coated in the dry, first round of the dry. Now mind you, this belly's got a nice amount of seasoning already on it, but the type of seasoning that I make, my rub, it's definitely, like the current tradition of seasonings. It's light on salt, so I can hammer it pretty heavily and not really have to worry about overdoing it, which is kind of nice. When I use this on my briskets, I tend to actually add more salt into my mix when I set it aside, balance it out and make it nice. Again, all comes down to preference. Alright, now that we got that wet batch mixed, once again, kind of like the first one, and normally I don't like to crowd breading stations, but with the dry, wet, dry method, I haven't really found it to be a problem. Your guys' experience might be a little bit different than mine, and I'm okay with it getting a little clumpy and a little funky. It's only going to make for those extra crispy, crunchy little bits and pieces.
Oh man, look at that. Almost there.
I'd highly encourage you guys to use whatever different sauce you want. And this one, for me, I mixed a little bit of Texas Pete with a bunch of blue cheese. Not everybody likes blue cheese, so I understand that. Let's see exactly what the hell we got going on here. Beautiful. Tender as all be, crispy on the outside, ready to perfectly seasoned. These are going to be the death of me. Thank you for coming to d.D.c. Catch you guys next time.